Pleased to meet you and welcome to Fixed and Folded, the knife review channel for the casual knife collector. I'm Cody and I'm going to be reviewing the James brand Kline. So this is in between a medium and full size knife. I have extra large hands and you can see I have handle on either side, so I have a secure grip on here. This one is with black micarta and Magna Cut steel. The texture on the micarta is smooth, but there is some grip just with the texture of the micarta, so it doesn't feel slippery. There is some jimping from the rear of the blade with a comfortable thumb rest here. Care of the exposed thumb studs, and continuing down, jimping into the handle, and there's a little bit of jimping in the rear underneath here too. Handle grip is very comfortable. There's no hot spots. Pocket clip doesn't provide any hot spots in the hand. You have a slight drop point with a high hollow grind blade, and you can see there's a rounded point here to aid a little bit in slicing. So it's an axis lock mechanism, which apparently this was touched up from the store when I got it with the action on the lock. Apparently these come stiff from the box and just loosen up on the pivot screws here. Looks like T8s, and then the action is pretty good. It doesn't feel rubbery, it feels very smooth, but it's not drop shut. You have to put some gravity, you have to put a bit of a wrist flick to get it to close. There's a bit of material taken off the bottom here to add comfort. Otherwise, it's pretty slabby. There's a little bit of chamfering on the top too. It's a very straightforward but elegant design. This is designed to be like a workhorse utility knife, elevated to nice fit and finish standards and materials. Geez. Okay, so the pocket clip has an excellent tension on it from the factory. I didn't have to bend it back at all to relieve any stiffness, any reluctance to go down on the pocket. This slides effortlessly right into the pocket. I'll show you here. So this is right from the box. It's just super easy carry in and out, and to actually hide in the front pocket here, I have 5.5 inch deep front pockets, and there's about 3/4 of an inch of space between the top of the knife and the bottom of the pocket there. So pocket carry is pretty decent. It's not a super thin profile, so you will feel this in your pocket, but the weight is, it's definitely not, it's on the heavy side. I'd say it's medium to, it's like medium heavy of a weight. The knife that I have that's closest to this from another brand is the Kaiser Escort. You can see the dimensions, very similar, different materials. This is aluminum and 20 CV. This is black micarta and Magna Cut. And this has a high flat grind, where the Kline has a high hollow grind. Axis lock is just drop shut on the Escort. And with the Kline with a little bit of wrist flick. You can get used to opening and closing this one-handed pretty easily. Geez, so overall, I'm very happy with this knife. It's extremely slicey from the box. It's going to be a good medium duty, light to medium duty, maybe a little bit of heavy duty use pocket knife. I love the design and the feel in hand. I'd say I wish this was a little more drop shut. That said, I'm sure that if I loosen the pivots a little more, this would become drop shut. So I'm not going to fault the action too much on here. I would say this would be an A+, if not for the price, which is a little bit high in my opinion. So I'll give this an A when I consider it that this is a high price. This retails around $5.50 Canadian. This is $4.50 US from jamesbrand.com. So $5.50 Canadian is a bit of a deal because when you factor in the trade difference, that should be more closer to like $6.20. So $5.50 is a deal. I have seen this offered from certain sites online in Canada as for $4.50 Canadian, but I picked this up at Kent of Inglewood, and the retail is $5.50 Canadian there. And I do recommend you go to a store and handle the knife you're interested in, because there can be fit and finish issues with any brand of knife that you choose. This one blade came perfectly centered, and you have a nice stonewash finish here. So overall, very happy with the James brand Kline, but I think this should be $450, $500 maximum price for this Canadian. So $5.50, that's a little bit steep for materials and even the fact that it's made in the USA. Otherwise, excellent knife, really good. Okay, that concludes my review. Oh, I'll just do another couple size comparisons before I go. So you got a medium size Benchmade bug out. So you can see length is pretty similar, but this handle is a lot more stocky. And a proper full-size knife would be Benchmade Freak, which you can see is a size up from this. All right. So that's my review of the James brand Kline. And if you like my reviews, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. I will see you soon.